Sup gamers, it's me GinePik and welcome back to a brand new Minecraft Bedrock Edition tutorial. In this tutorial, I'll be showing you guys a lava farm that works for all Minecraft platforms, whether with your mobile device, Xbox, PS4, Nintendo Switch or PC. This lava farm is an AFK design, meaning you can go ahead and constantly right click on your controller, mouse or whatever device you're using, and you can go ahead and harvest lava for Obsidian farm or fueling your furnaces or whatever use you have for lava. Before you start this video, make sure to do this. And let's get right into the mechanics of how this farm works. The mechanics of this farm is pretty simple. In 1.17 they have introduced the lava can be farmable with dripstone. So if there's any solid block or glass block and there is a lava source, it should be a source block. If there's a lava source on top, the dripstone will drip lava. As you can see, it drips lava, and if there's any cauldron underneath, it will start to fill up. Now this process does take time, it is slow, but once the cauldron fills up, the cauldron will be filled with lava, and that is how we are able to harvest lava. And this is the only renewable way to get lava for whatever use that you want. And this is a really good mechanic because previously lava was not farmable, and this is the only way to farm. As you can see, the dripstone drip lava, the cauldron got filled up, and as you can see, the lava filled, and you can go ahead and grab a bucket and just harvest it. And as you can see, this is a simple design, and what I'm using over here is the pretty simple way. As you can see, I'm using lots of cauldrons with dripstone and lava sources on top, using a clock over here which goes, and as you can see, it rotates all the cauldrons and making sure the player stands over here, making sure his inventory is full. This is really important, that the inventory should be full of blocks and only one slot is empty so the buckets can enter over here. All you gotta do is go to survival. I'm playing on mobile, so it'll take time. Once the player is in survival mode, go ahead and flick that lever, the buckets will get dispensed. All you gotta do is just go ahead and right click. As you can see, all the lava buckets will get thrown out because all you have put solid blocks in inventory, causing the buckets to go outside. And the storage system is completely up to you. I just use simple hoppers and a chest. As you can see, all the lava buckets are going out of the hoppers, as you can see. And once you are done farming, all you have to do is just go ahead and turn this off and turn this off so the buckets don't get dispensed. Just throw it into the system. And as you can see, the lava will be there. Now, the rates of the farm depends on how many buckets that you put inside of these dispenser, and this is expensive, but you need buckets in order to collect lava, and the storage system is completely up to you. If you would love to test this farm before you build it in your survival worlds, a world download is provided down in the description below. It is a direct link to Mediafire, and also materials list is provided down in the description below for your convenience. And let's get right into the tutorial. This is the area that you will be required to build this farm. If you decide to build this farm near infrastructure or inside an infrastructure, this is the area that you will be required. Once you have done marking, go to the corner and count 3 blocks diagonally. 1, 2, 3. Once you count 3 blocks, go to the left side and place 1 cauldron. Now place 10 cauldrons. Count as a cauldron number 1, 2, 3, 4. Once you count 10, skip this block and place 11 cauldrons. 1, 2, 3, 4. Once you place 11 cauldrons, go to the left again and place 10 cauldrons. 1, 2. Once you place 10 cauldrons, skip this block, go to the left and place 10 cauldrons again. 1, 2. Once you're done placing cauldrons, it should look something like this. Make sure that you do exactly how I did. Once you have done placing the cauldrons correctly, go ahead and grab your obsidian and place obsidian like this. 1 obsidian over here. The obsidian will prevent the cauldrons from extending further. 1 obsidian over here, 1 obsidian over here, and last but not least, 1 obsidian like this. Make sure all the obsidian is also placed correctly. Once you are done placing the obsidian correctly, go ahead and grab your piston and paste piston like this. Make sure the piston head is facing this direction. So 1 piston here, go to the next side, another piston here with this facing direction, go to the next side, 1 piston like this facing this direction, make sure the head is like this, and last but not least, go to this direction, place some pistons here, make sure all the pistons are placed correctly. Once you are done placing the pistons, now you need to clear the redstone clock. Go and place a temporary block here, followed by a solid block, break the temporary block, solid block, temporary block, solid block. Now go ahead and break the temporary block and you should get something like this. Now grab your redstone torch, place the redstone torch here, grab your repeater, place the repeater like this facing into the block, that will get powered, and make sure it's on 3 ticks. Now grab your redstone dust, place a redstone dust here, and that will constantly clock. Now grab your lever, place a lever here, flick it on, and that will turn off. Once you're done, grab your redstone dust. Now place redstone like this. Dust, 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 dust. Once you have placed over here, go ahead and grab your solid block. Place a solid block here, that will power the piston. Grab your repeater, place 2 repeaters like this. Make sure 2 repeaters are on 3 ticks. So that'll be 3 in total, that is 6. Now 3 ticks, go ahead and grab your solid block. Place redstone dust. Now go ahead and connect this to the other piston. Now go ahead and do the same. Solid block, repeater on 3 ticks, solid block, redstone dust, and just do this all the way around till you reach the end. Once done, it should look something like this. Make sure that you have placed everything correctly, and also the redstone repeater times are also configured correctly. Now go ahead and grab your solid block, crouch place a temporary block on top of the cauldron, and place a solid block. Now go ahead and break the temporary block, and go ahead and surround the whole cauldrons like this, even the edges as well. Go ahead and surround this whole thing. Make sure there is a 1 block gap, and do this all the way around. Once done, it should look something like this. Make sure that you use solid block, or you can also use glass blocks. It doesn't really matter, but there should be solid blocks like this. Once you're done placing the solid blocks, now you need to find pointed dripstone. Now if you don't know where to find pointed dripstone, it is simple. If you had to find pointed dripstone in newly generated caves in 1.17, you had to explore new chunks, and the easiest way I'll recommend is by wandering traders. I know most of you won't like it, but trust me, it is the most easiest way, and wandering traders does have a chance of giving you trade of pointed dripstone. And the disadvantage in finding caves is that you had to explore in new chunks, so most of you players will not be doing that until 1.18 comes. So I'll recommend to check out wandering trader trades, get the pointed dripstone, and do whatever you want with them. Once you got your pointed dripstone, go ahead and place pointed dripstone on all of these solid blocks like this. Make sure all the pointed dripstone are facing like this, in this direction. Once you're done placing the pointed dripstone, it should look something like this. Make sure that you put pointed dripstone facing at this direction. Now go ahead and grab your solid blocks, place a temporary block here, followed by solid blocks like this in the both edges, and go ahead and fill this whole area with solid blocks. I'm going to skip the corners. Go ahead and fill this whole area with solid blocks. Once done, it should look something like this. Now go ahead and grab your lava buckets, and go ahead and place lava buckets on every single area. It should be a source block. Flowing out lava will not work, so make sure to place lava sources in all of these holes. Once done, it should look something like this. Make sure that you have placed source blocks and not flowing lava. Once done, make your way to the front side of the farm. Now count 3 blocks. So block number 1, 2, 3. Now once you count 3 blocks from the center, go ahead and go to the right side, mine this block, go ahead and grab your dropper, place a drop like this, another drop like this, and another dropper like this. Once you have placed 3 droppers like this, crouch place a dropper facing in this direction. Go ahead and place 2 temporary blocks here, like this temporary block. Grab your stair, place an upside down stair like this. Make sure the stair is facing like this so the buckets can fall down directly onto you. Go ahead and break the temporary block, place a solid block on top, so no phantoms spawn when you're AFK over here. Once done, go ahead and mine this block, grab your hopper, crouch place hopper facing into that dropper. Once done, now you need to make a redstone clock. Go ahead and mine these blocks like this. Once done, go ahead and grab your comparator, place a comparator here, followed by a solid block. If there's any block like this, go ahead and break it. Redstone dust, solid block, repeater here, followed by a redstone dust. Once done, go ahead and click this comparator. The comparator should be turned on like this. Now go ahead and place a lever here, flick it on, and that will start the clock. And as you can see, it will constantly click the dropper. Once done, go ahead and turn it off. Now go ahead and grab your observer, place the observer over here, followed by a solid block here, solid block here. Go ahead and place 2 redstone dust here. This will connect like this. Go ahead and place a solid block here, and that will power all of these droppers. I'll just go ahead and toss 1 item into just for testing. Go ahead and flick this on. As you can see, the dropper will constantly pick up the item, send it to this dropper, and this will just keep on going and going until the buckets are over. Now for the storage system of the farm, it's definitely up to you. Everyone likes to build their storage system of their own. Go ahead and place 2 chests, followed by hoppers facing into each other, and that will be your storage system. All you gotta do is just make sure that your inventory is filled up and 1 slot is free, so the buckets can only enter into your inventory. And just go ahead and right click constantly, and all the buckets will be thrown into the system. Keep in mind it is non-stackable, so this slot chest and these hoppers will get filled up. So I'll recommend you to build it downwards until bedrock, and just go ahead and use an item folder or whatever that you want to build. Hoping today's Minecraft Bedrock Edition tutorial will be really helpful for whatever use you have for lava. If you want an obsidian farm, I made an obsidian farm which is simple. You can go ahead and grab this lava and just put it into the obsidian farm. The link will be up in the art cards right now. You can also use this lava for fuel, for super smelters. If you want a super smelter, I made a super smelter which smelts 27 stacks in just 5 minutes. Link also will be up in the art cards right now. Hoping this tutorial will be really helpful, and also I'll be seeing you guys with more 1.17 farms. Go ahead and check out my channel, and I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Adios.